Hello and welcome everyone to the Division 1 of the Collegiate Chess League Fall 2024 season, presented to you by Susquehanna. We've got a Division 1 match, SLU versus University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. They actually just started, so let's dive right in and see what's going on here. We've got Bag versus Funo. Bag is Batsurin Dambasurin, board 3 for SLU. And we've got Funo. That should be Victor Gazik, board 2 for Texas. Now, these are two very strong teams. Yeah, they got Shelev on board 2 because that is based off the current Blitz rating. I know Mr. Bach tuning in, very big fan of the St. Louis University team. Actually, I think we were maybe planning on commentating together. Do you still want to join? I could call you. I don't know. We could set that up. We should have maybe better planned this. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But yeah, Shelev on board too because of their blitz rating. I think like the board order for Texas was also a little weird based off of what they sent me. Or what they wanted. I think they wanted Victor Gajic as board 1, but it ended up being Sean Rodriguez Lemieux, which checks out. He's 2,900. But yeah, Shelev ended up being on board 2, but his blitz is 2,800. Woodland Magic, that is Gleb Duden. This is board 2, right? Or no, board 3. Anywho, yeah, he's playing Shelev. Shelev is a streamer. I don't know if he's ever streamed any of his CCL matches, but maybe he should have. Anyways, yeah, Bach, if you want to commentate, let me know. We can add you in. No problem. But yeah, probably should have better figured that out before. I honestly just forgot myself, to be honest. So no big worries or deal either way. Okay. So let's check in the captain for SLU, Robbie, the Groovy Kettle, as he's known by. That's something fun about these broadcast matches that I do is that I don't have the fancy tech where you see the player names, you just see the usernames. So we've got the Groovy Kettle here versus Peto 1. That's Ekin Osnir. Ekin, it's been fun watching him play as board 4 for Texas. We've seen him on some broadcasted matches before, and he's been coming up huge, pretty clutch in a lot of matches. This Texas team took down Mizzou earlier by a score of 8.5 to 7.5. So you can't sleep on Texas. They're definitely contenders. This Texas team has actually won in the past as well. I believe they won back in season 4, if I'm not mistaken, of the Collegiate Chess League. What's up, Klein Bottle? Good to see you. Welcome in. And yeah, SLU obviously has the most championships of any Collegiate Chess League team. They've won 4 times. Oh, sorry, Hair. Did I say that? What did I say that? uh, Anywho. Gary, thank you for the raid. Shout out to Gary. Welcome in. You feel let down, Hair. Am I not dressed up enough? I feel like I'm dressed pretty nice. No? Sorry. I'll have to make it up to you or something. I don't know. Did you see me yesterday? I guess not, but it was Halloween, so I was commentating yesterday. We saw Mizzou take down SRM, which was huge. SRM's first loss ever in all college chess history. So that was a historical moment brought to you by me in a Gandalf hat yesterday. Phoebe won her game, so that was good. And we watched that earlier today. Hello, Chanel. Good to see ya. Now we're watching, this is a big match, not only for these two teams, of course, but also for Mizzou, because Mizzou is trying to get into a top 2 spot in the regular season. And that top 2 spot is so important because you automatically qualify directly into semifinals. You can skip the quarterfinals. You get a bye in that first round of the playoffs. And in order for Mizzou to do that, they need UTRGV to lose, actually. Because right now, UTRGV is in a top 2 spot ahead of SLU on tiebreakers, I want to say. And if UTRGV wins, then I think they're guaranteed second place. I think SRM also is locked in, assuming they win next week. I believe they play Virginia, so they should be the favorites there. And Mizzou wants SLU to win because Mizzou has their fate in their own hands with a Week 7 matchup against SLU in Week 7. So this is the second to last match of the regular season for SLU. This is the last match for UTRGV. They've already played their Week 7 match, I believe. So big implications for playoffs in this round. And it looks like Robbie's a little down on time. He's under a minute. I want to check out some of the other games we've had that have started maybe a little earlier. Batsurin looks like he's crushing with the white pieces here. Absolutely kidding. Just kidding. It took a second for the eval bar. What was that really from Robbie's game? Or is the eval bar just okay? So yeah, Robbie's crushed. No, Robbie's getting crushed. My apologies. Ekan Osnier, board 4, is crushing top board team captain from SLU. So if Robbie doesn't pick it up here, SLU could be in trouble. And let's check in with Batsurin, who is not crushing. He's getting crushed as well. Wow. Not looking good for this SLU team. We were just here a few seconds ago. What happened? I thought things were okay. But it turns out things are not okay. He grabbed this pawn on e4, lost his pawn on the h file, and now his king has no pawns. No pawns in front of his king. And there's all these bishops, the queen. I mean, what on earth? He left his rook on f1, hit, I guess, so the bishop left home, lost an h-pawn, lost an exchange, and now he's under 10 seconds. So Robbie's not doing well. Batsurin's not doing well. Let's check in on Sean Rodriguez Lemieux, top board for Texas. Looks like position is dead even, but a huge time advantage, plus a pawn for Sean. So, yeah, big pawn though on d7, but this king is very far from helping out. 14 seconds. Yeah. He's grabbing here. He's going to lose the d-pawn. He's going to try to take the h-pawn. Maybe the h-pawn's going to run here, actually. And then you could take that pawn, defend this guy. But then that h-pawn's going to be fast. So I don't even know if you can take this pawn. And Sean's got all the time in the world to figure that out. So Funo won his game against Batsurin. So that's a point for Texas. Point on the board. There's a lead. So 2 pawns versus 1. but this pawn is a little faster than these guys. And Sean has all the time here. Let's check in on this other board. We've got Elliot Alderson, whose real name is actually Shelev Oberoi. Board 2 and streamer for Slew. Up against Woodland Magic, that's Gleb Duden. Klein Bottle was here to witness the history. Appreciate that. Something to tell the grandkids. That's right, Hair. What's up, Storm? I'm good. How are you? And our whole country, Hair. You're from Australia? How many GMs does Australia have? How many GMs are in this matchup right here? We've got 2 GMs on this board. We've got 2 GMs on this board. We've got 1 GM here. So that's 5. And we've got another GM here. That's 6. So 6 GMs. Texas has 1 international master. And Slew has 1 national master. Okay, I'm watching Elliot Alderson just flagged. So, or I'm lagging out. How's my internet? I got 2 games that show zeros, but no results being updated. This game's a draw, though. So, let me update the draw at least. Draw for Sean and Nicolosi. I don't know. Did this game lag out? Am I still alive or something? Like, what's going on? He's got the 0.1 second left. No, I think, did chess.com crash? Hair will be the 11th GM. Huge. I mean, yeah, the internet seems fine on my end. The internet does not seem fine on chess.com. Can anyone in the chat say something? What's going on with these? Did he flag? All right, Storm hears me, sees me. Okay, so Robbie resigned his game. So that's actually good to know. And what about Elliot Shelev? I actually see some more games already being played, actually. So let's dive into those, I guess. We've got Robbie's already moved on. Hey, Talia. Shout out to Talia. So point for Ekin Osnier, which is huge for Texas. Talia, obviously, huge part of Slew and their team and their championship runs in the past. Shout out to Talia, who's also commentated before. Talia is kind of a celebrity for anyone that doesn't know, but everyone does know. I just had to say it just in case anyone is like tuning in and didn't realize Talia is hanging out in the chat. Cheering on the Slew team, obviously. But not a good start for the Slew team. Robbie lost to board 4, so that's no bueno. Did I open up Shelev won his game? So that is actually good for Slew. They actually have a point. So the first round was 1.5 to 2.5. We missed it. I guess my internet might have just like froze for a second or something. Um, I see 3 games underway, which is good, but not great. We need a 4th. So let me try refreshing, finding this 4th game here. Who are we missing? Okay, we're down to 2 games, so that did not help. But you know what? Maybe we just stick with what we've got. What we've got going on. We've got an opportunity for en passant. That would be wild. Oh my goodness. But bishop takes. The idea is if queen takes, we have queen fork, which is very peculiar because this king is going to be stuck in the middle, unable to castle. So quite the sacrifice here. Quite an interesting imbalance. Is it going to be worth it? Black says no. But now white can castle. I really wonder if there was some sort of mating that, but I guess it's just not worth it because even if you get the bishop out, takes rook with check, king's got to move, right? Bishop here, and the next move, probably not worth it. Maybe the queen can come all the way back or something. So anyways, knight comes out, castles, and now the rook's ready to rumble on the e-file. Bishop out, also ready to castle. As soon as black castles, this will not be a threat anymore. So the bishop would truly then be hanging. Bishop moves now regardless with the tempo on the queen, targeting a weak f7 potentially. This queen's got to stick around the defense of the pawn. So you can go here, you can go here, you can go here, you can go here. You probably don't want to go here because that's going to be annoying, right? Allowing development with a tempo. If you go here, maybe same thing. Ooh, that would be a great move too, actually. So queen here, final decision. And now the computer says actually you can go rook d1. And then you probably got to block with a bishop. And then you're going to get checked on the e-file. And that's going to be annoying. So fun stuff here for Funo. And the computer likes white's position. It's plus 1.75. Bad structure here, I guess. There must have been some sort of trade. Okay, so what is this? Ponziani. Knight takes pawn. Taking advantage of the pen. Knight takes and pawn takes. So those are the double isolated pawns. Yeah, fun little Ponziani. Wow. Wow. Didn't block with the bishop. Knight d5, and now rook takes d5. Now there's bishop pinning the queen to the rook. What are we seeing? What is this? Nicolosi getting caught out of the opening. 1.5 minutes to 4.5 minutes. This is a tremendous game from Texas. Viktor Gajic absolutely just dominating Nicolosi, wiping him off the board. That was fast. Viktor's barely spending 30 seconds, and this game is over. I was shocked by no bishop d6. I thought that would be the move. He blocked with the knight. He allowed the rook sacrifice. That was incredible. Definitely not expecting that. Okay, so black gives up their queen and castles. So fun stuff here. Fun stuff from Viktor. Let's take a look at... Okay. We have there. If we thought that game was fast, this game was even faster. What happened here? Wow. Attack on c7. Attack on the king side. Knight in, takes. Wow, that's just a free piece. F6. Knight here attacking the rook and blunders a piece. Queen comes in and resigns. So Shelev is doing really well. 2 wins in 2 games, beating Gleb and Ekin Oznir. Let's check in on Batsurin and Sean Rodriguez Lemieux. Sean, obviously, from Canada, strong grandmaster. He's been around in the league for a while. Batsurin as well. Batsurin typically is board 2. Here, he's board 3, just based off of blitz rating, according to our organizing partners platform, Playfly. Where was Robbie's game? Let me try to find Robbie's game. The Groovy Kettle. I don't know. Here, let me pull up Peto's account. Okay, so yeah, Victor won. So the board 2s are crushing it, 2 for 2. Slew is down by point. Oh, it's funny. I can see Robbie and Woodland Magic playing. It's not letting me switch their game. What? Chess.com being weird. Classic. Okay. Can I see Robbie's game? Here we go. Okay. How's Robbie doing? Robbie lost in the first round, so he really wants to bounce back, especially as board 1 and team captain and losing against the board 4. What's up, Mr. Lost? Good to see ya. Yeah, yesterday when I was spectating, I realized there was like maybe some issues with following games on chess.com. It's kind of weird. So I'm gonna have to like put in some sort of report or something. I don't know. But yeah, Robbie's got himself a decent position. It is favoring white. Both players at a minute or less. He can take this pawn, doesn't do it, goes for the queen. And the computer actually wants black to just give it up. Because, I mean, how would you defend the rook? Otherwise, you can't. The queen can't go here. So Robbie's winning this imbalance, I should say. This trade. So queen versus rook and minor piece is the imbalance. The computer doesn't actually love it that much, but Robbie's going to use his queen to really just stir up some trouble and start grabbing stuff. Case in point, it wants that pawn with a tempo. Now what's interesting is there's rook here, but he's got check. So nice little tactic. That's going to give him a passed pawn here before he needs to deal with it. He's going to grab another pawn. And that was a big pawn too, because that pawn could have pushed to f3 here. And you see the eval bar just keeps creeping up slowly but surely. And it's all thanks to the tactical prowess of the queen, able to just grab everything. And yeah, queen e8. It's another fork. Forks are strong in the game of chess. That's going to be a check as well. And the knights are going to be kind of tied together. Maybe rook d1 is going to be annoying. So takes with check. Look at how the knights just kind of guard everything. So the rook is going to put some pressure on the knights, because if the knights fall, then so too does everything else. You see? Attack one knight, rook defends it. Attack the other knight, rook probably going to come back to defend it. No. Grabs here. And now you can take 2 knights for the price of 1 rook. So now it's a queen versus 2 rooks and a bishop. And sometimes 2 rooks can be worth a queen, but with that extra bishop, life's going to be pretty good here. So yeah, if the rook steps up to guard mate, you're going to get forked. And so there was no good move there. We see a flag. So Robbie bounces back with a big point, his first point of the match. Let me see if I can follow Sean's game again. Let's see if we can pull that up. Okay, we do have the game. This should be the last game of the second round of the first half. So let's see how Sean's doing against Batsurin. Batsurin also lost in the first round. It's tied up here, 3.5, 3.5, and it's looking good for Batsurin. He should be able to take the lead back for Slew. And when I say take the lead back, I mean take the lead for the first time this match. Slew, mind you, also fighting for one of these top 2 spots. If they beat Texas and Mizzou next week, they should be good. But they've got their work cut out for them. They've got probably the next toughest lineup of their whole season. You know, the only other really tough team is SRM, who Slew already played against and lost to. So, yeah, big matchup here and a big game here between 2 big GMs. These are strong players. Not to say the obvious, but Batsurin very low on time. Sean just under a minute here. Big points on the line. Sean trying to keep Batsurin to a draw. Batsurin trying to press for a win. I thought he'd trade on e2 and then queen takes d4. Instead, takes on d4 immediately. And that is a huge blunder, as knight e3 is Forktown. So Batsurin in time pressure, messing up. And he's got no time. So Sean should take this home now. Series of mistakes leading to this fork. He's going to flag? No. 3 seconds. He's going to fight on. It's not over yet. Zen Chess, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Game's not over yet. Bishop takes could be a threat. Rook here. Computer doesn't like that. And what did it want? It did not. Wait, what was it? Queen takes c5. Okay. It said that was a free pawn, so why don't you take that? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. Queen here threatens mate in 1. Just keep an eye out for that. Oh, it's the best move. It's forced mate in 6. 1 second. He's got no moves. Flag. All right. Sean comes back for being down, and he keeps the lead for Texas. They're up by 2. So, anyways, for those of you joining us, tuning in, we've got a Collegiate Chess League match here between St. Louis University and University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley to be precise. And this is top division, Division 1. Big teams here. 2 of the top 3, actually. The number 1 team right now is SRM, Institute of Science and Technology from India. So, anyways, here we've got a Sicilian. Woodland Magic is Gleb Duden from Texas. Caxona is Nicolosi from SLU. Both players are grandmasters on their college teams. Here we've got Robbie Kavlashvili, top board, GM, captain for SLU, up against Funo. That's Victor Gajic. Another GM versus GM matchup. So this is the start of round 3. Texas is up by 1. I think I might have said a 2-point lead earlier. It's a 1-point lead for Texas after 2 rounds. It's 4 rounds total, unless it's tied. If it's tied 8-8, we'll go to overtime. And this match is very close. It could see overtime. I don't think we've seen D1 overtime just yet this season. This could be the first. Zen Chess rating again, back to back. He said 1 raid wasn't enough. Hits me with the back to back. Huge. Appreciate that. We've also got Batsurin versus Ekin Osner. Osner played a great game against Robbie in round 1. Getting an upset win there. Batsurin's lost both games. Rough start for the SLU Grandmaster. But he was starting as board 3. So he played against the top 2 boards from Texas. Now he's got a chance to get some points against the lower 2 boards. And he really needs to perform if his team's going to come back. His team in a deficit. 1-point lead for Texas. Not too much. There's still 8 games left. 2 rounds left remaining. 4 games each. Plenty of time for SLU to come back, but they're going to need to get some points. And I am also missing the 4th game, unfortunately. So I don't know if they've started yet or not, but who am I missing? I'm missing Shelev. So let me see. He doesn't know much about raiding. All good. We appreciate 2 raids. We'll take the 2 raids. No worries about that. Okay, I just don't see them playing. So maybe they're not playing. We'll keep an eye out for it. In the meantime, we're going to stick to Robbie's game. We're going to stick with Robbie. So this was a Sicilian. Robbie's got the black pieces. Lots of time left for Robbie. Robbie has not used any time. Funo, meanwhile, Victor. Victor's a perfect 2 for 2. Both teams' board 2s are perfect. No losses, no draws. But Victor has spent a lot of time here. 2 minutes. I mean, I feel like I'm lagging or something again. I don't know. Okay, board 4, or the 4th game has just started, which is actually the board 1 for Texas. Sean. But yeah, what's up with Victor? He's not moving. He's less than 2 minutes here. This is not a very tactical position. There's a lot of moves that could be played. So part of me feels like he's having internet issues. That's just, I mean, same with bots. Or maybe it's my fault again. Like, I don't know. Things have been weird. Like this should not be a minute to 5 minutes. So should I just like refresh again or something? Like, I don't know. What's going on with these guys? We kind of saw that in round 1. Yeah, now I just lost. I shouldn't have refreshed. What was I thinking? I should have just been happy with the 2 other games and just ignored all that. Okay, let's try refreshing again. Okay. All right. I'm seeing something. We lost all the other games though. But hey. At least Robbie's game's moving. I don't know. Sometimes it's too much to ask, right? For everything to just work. Who knows? What's up, Subum? Good to see you. It's going well. We're watching Robbie. Yeah, I'm clicking on some of the other games that are happening and it's just not working, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to keep refreshing, I guess, and hope that it works. Um, yeah, it keeps giving me a random game to tune in. Maybe I just keep refreshing and it'll give me a new game every time. So, but Soren's looking good, so that's cool. He's playing against Eakin. You did something bad. What'd you do? You're able to follow all the games. Man, we should have Benjamin Bach commentating this. It's just broken for me, I guess. I'm not strong enough for chess.com to show me all of these games. It's like you have to be at least a GM. You messaged me. I missed it. For the last two games, uh, you mean 2 rounds? You want to just hop on a call? That would be easier, I think. I don't think I can add your camera at this point. I don't know. Should I just call you? Are you streaming it? Okay. All right, hold on. Hey, Ben.
Oh, wait, give me a second.
Take your time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wait, give me 1 second. Or you should be able to hear me better now, right?
Yeah, you sound great.
Yeah, because I had the wrong thing. Okay, wait,
So,
can you say something?
testing.
Yep. Okay, everything
Great.
sounds. But yeah, I just had a quick look at the games. I think overall this could be a pretty big round for the Slu team. I see that you're having Batsurin's game up. I mean, it's looking pretty good for him. And yeah, just Elliot also doing well. Shelev doing well. What is it? Nicolosi also doing well, and Robbie. Oh, Robbie is worse. So if all the games have their expected result, so to speak, then they could maybe win 3-1 and take over the lead.
Yeah, I'm having trouble, I don't know why, spectating games, but I'm seeing Elliot's position. There's a king on F1 for Sean.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, it looks like he just blundered this move once knight d4.
Oh, that looks pretty nice. Just jumping in, adding another piece to the attack, taking the knight on g4 always looks terrifying. This is really a Shelev position. I mean, he loves to attack. But which games in particular do you have trouble following?
Any when I put in the follow link, it gives me one game and then it won't
Oh
let
my
me.
God, are you effing kidding me? Do you see what Nicolosi just did?
No.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, no, no. I mean, come on. Like, what the heck? What? just check. Can you follow his game or no? Otherwise, I can give you some instructions. Maybe
I'm gonna
type
have to.
this in the chat. No, wait, sorry. Um, wait.
You're talking about Shella? Yeah, like it won't even let me.
No, Nicolosi. Like, what the heck? Look what he just did.
I see Robbie's getting crushed.
Yes, Robbie's getting crushed, but
Subum, I'm
he
trying.
was
It's not
he
working.
was worse.
Uh, I'm just gonna have to like. Okay, Nicolosi's game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his game already finished.
Yes, but look at how it finished.
Okay, I'm pulling it up. My chess machine broke at least. Okay, so you got mated. So
But look at the
pawn,
last couple of moves.
pawn all the way up to h3. Okay, yeah, and then
Yeah, but
knight
already, first of all, yeah, you're right. Like,
knight
he should not have
a5.
allowed the pawn. Yeah, he just blunder made a one. Like, what the heck?
He's going after these knights are so tempting though. Bog,
I mean, yes, but he's a GM. You shouldn't hang made a one.
it's actually it's funny because it's winning for him. He just needs to take on h3
Yeah, just take a yeah. No, but
or
like here's the thing. I'm not a sloop player anymore, but of course I still, have some affinity with the team. If I was playing for the team, I would not be happy seeing this.
yeah, it's wait, so hold on. That's a point for Gleb Duden. That's his
It's
first.
a huge point
Yeah.
for UTRGV. So right now the round is tied. Let's see. And Elliot is playing. Robbie is losing, by the way. Robbie's gonna lose. He's down a full rook, and it's about to, yeah, and he just resigned.
Okay, so point for Victor Gajic, who's 3 out of 3 now.
Yeah. And so Shelov is gonna have to win to keep this match close. Like if he wins, it will only be